Hello and welcome to my channel, Inspired by Cyndi. Grab your mat and start rolling it out because we have a 10-minute HIIT Pilates session. We're going to focus on the butt and thighs due to high demand, and it will only be 5 exercises with 2 sets, so it's going to be really quick. Each block will run for approximately 50 seconds with a little bit of a break in between. Don't forget to listen out for the bell. That will indicate the beginning, the end, and the recommencement of the next exercise. So let's get sorted. Standing up nice and tall, draw that belly button in. We're going to take a nice deep breath in as we reach up to the ceiling or the sky. Bring your palm to heart and release. Nice deep breath in. Bring it in and release. Last one, reaching up as high as you can. Let's lengthen the vertebrae. And this time, I just want you to peel down. I want to lengthen the lower back and start stretching the back of the legs before we get started. Okay, the first exercise, deep squats. So get yourself in alignment. Knees and ankles are facing the same direction. As you sit back with these squats, I want you to bring your arms to your ears or shoulders to ears, like you're wearing them as earrings. I want you to sit back, but as you come up, instead of locking in your knees, I just want that little micro bend there. We're warming up, so you're going to start to feel the thighs fire up. Use your glutes to help you pull up. So that's another powerhouse besides your core. I want you to reach forward a little bit more, really lengthen it out. So we're also activating the lats. Lengthen the neck, but take your time. Dig the heels into the ground as you push up. Concentrate on breathing, work at your own pace, take a break when you need to or a drink. Only 50 seconds. Let's move on. You might want to give yourself a little bit of a spinal stretch before we do our deep squat heel raises. So this is going to be challenging. You're going to come down into that deep squat and rise up nice and high on your tippies, lifting your heels off the mat. As you pull back, I'm going to really ask you to squeeze those shoulder blades. So we're also working on posture. There's a few things going on here. Quads as we squat, glutes as we come up, calves as we raise, shoulders and lats as we reach forward. Nice lengthening of the spine. Try not to lock in those knees. Come up as high as you can on your tippies. You may lose your balance, but just, pick it up when you can. And if this is too challenging, don't lift your heels off the mat, stay on the ground. So now you should really feel your legs starting to fire up along with your glutes. There you go, 50 seconds is done. Moving on to sumo. So legs out nice and wide. We're going to start off with the basic sumo squat. So palm to heart. We're just going to do a few of these. So my chest is facing the horizon. Now I'm going to add an extension. So as I come down, I reach up and I lengthen. I really want to grow nice and tall. I want to draw that belly button towards the spine as I lengthen. So I really want you to focus on your hips almost being like elevator doors and they're closing. And then you want that elevator to go up to the top level. So really draw that belly in, draw those hips in, reach and lengthen. I promise you'll feel a lot better after the 10 minutes is done. Stretch it out if you need to in between, no big deal. And before you know it, 50 seconds is up. Now we're going to add a little bit more of a challenge to it. We're going to do deep squats with a balance. So I'm going to start off on our tippies and we stay on our tippies. We reach forward, shoulders to ears. Engage the core. We're bending as low as you possibly can. And you'll find that it's counterbalancing. So as you push your hips back into a hinged position, your arms forward, that's where you find your balance. Now, as you come up, if you can, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades. Let's work on the posture while we're here. Why not? Let's throw it all in one exercise, like one hot soup. Let's reach forward, reach back, watch the knees. If you drop your heels, no big deal. You're looking up at the horizon, squeeze those shoulder blades back. You'll get the wobbles, no doubt, but that's also a good thing. We should be on fire. Our glutes should feel like one hot soup. Our thighs will be shaking. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, this is a ripper. Hold it down in a deep squat. Extend your arms and just start micro-pulsing. This I find really tough. So I'm going to feel like someone's pulling you from your hips and then someone's pulling you from your fingers as you're pulsing. Your quads are going to start seizing up. Your glutes are going to catch on fire. There's steam coming out from all directions. This is the last one of the first set. So pick up the belly. Work on those really small bounces, those pulses. When you finish this, you're going to feel like $1 million, I promise you. We're almost there. There goes the bell. All right, let's quickly move into the second set. Let's not even think about it. From the top, deep squats. Keep it low. This time, I really want you to focus on getting those shoulders closer to the ears. Lengthening the back as you reach forward. And your hips sit right back. Remember, try not to lock your knees in. Dig your heels into the ground, help you come up. And trust me, today while I'm doing this exercise is like 40 degrees. It is hot. And there's a lot of mosquitoes around. So I really want to power through this as quickly as I can. And I only want to do it once and I want to do it properly. So let's reach forward. You're almost there. Shoulders should feel good. Remember, as you reach forward, you're also activating your lats. Your lats are loving it. Let's move on. Make it a quick transition. You might want to shake it out. Take it out wide. Deep squat, heel raises. So you'll notice that my toes are turned down in a plie position. We're going to come up on your toes as you lift. That's it. And when you lift, really pull those elbows back. Chin up high. Every time you come up, I want you to pull that belly button in. See how much higher you can come on your tippies. Really start working those calves. The balance is key to this. It is difficult. I'm asking you to move, then I'm asking you to hold. I'm asking you to squat. Also shift your arms back and forth, working on posture and lengthening your spine. I really enjoy this one. If I can get 50 seconds worth of full body exercises in this, besides just my thighs and my glutes, I'm happy. Let's move on. Here we go with sumos. Remember, we come all the way down and we reach up to the sky. So palm to palm, legs out nice and wide, the width of the mat. And let's come down. As we come down, I open up my shoulder blades and I come up. So we open them up and then squeeze them as we come up. Shoulders to ears as I shoot up as well. Here again, I'm working on my posture. I'm really folding my knees. Remember, if you're not a big fan of squats, you can also do bridges, and I'll do another exercise or videos just on bridges. But this is the second time around, so you should be warm and you should be mobile. That hinge work, leaning forward, is great for the hips. Really dig those heels down as you push up. When you focus on those glutes, really fire them up, activate them. Moving on to the next exercise. All right, deep squats for the balance. This is difficult, okay? I think it's more difficult when you know what's coming up, when you've done it the first time round. So get high on tippies as high as you can. Shift that weight back, bring the arms forward. That's how we're going to balance. Hips are square. Really shoot up as you come up, and if you can, squeeze the shoulder blades. So we do these exercises and we do them the best that we can, understanding why we do them, for the purpose of being able to show someone else. So technique is great, but why we do them is another level altogether. We want to strengthen your powerhouse, your glutes, and your core. That's how we stand up and that's how we move. We want to fold the knees. If you don't bend enough, you'll lose it and you'll start getting stiff. Let's move on to the last one. Can you believe it? We're here already. Shake it out. This is going to kill. I know it killed me. You take a break whenever you want. So we're going to bring it down, arms extended. Someone's pulling you from your fingers, someone's pulling you from your hips. You keep it down nice and low. I'm looking at my mat, I'm lengthening my fingers. Micro bounces. My glutes are now on fire. Full conditioning. My knees are starting to get a little weak, but I'm distributing that weight from the tip of my fingers to my tailbone evenly. This is great for core, great for my back. I have to come up and stretch it out. I've got to pick it up again. Whenever you're ready or whenever you do these exercises, always pick it up. Don't stop completely and give up. You're almost there. Love the sound of that bell. And here we go. Wow. Okay, we're done. Shake it out. Twist it out. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a really quick 10 minutes, but it was an intense 10 minutes. Low impact. Remember, everyone, there's no need to subscribe, so I'm not going to push that. But the greater the reach, the more I can give back. But I would appreciate if you were able to leave a comment or some feedback. So I look forward to connecting with you then. Have a great day. Namaste. And I'll see you in the next video.